Super. So we're here today with Anne McAfee, who is a longtime member of the Vancouver LAI chapter. And just a few questions for you, Anne. How did you get involved with LAI?
Well, I was surprised one day when I got a phone call saying, would I like to be a member? That was in 2003. I didn't know anything about the organization at that time. I'd been with the city of Vancouver for 30 years, about half of that as housing planner and half of that as co-director of planning, and was delighted to get the invitation.
Who invited you?
I don't remember who invited me, actually, but I think that's often something that you appreciate is when you get an invitation to be recognized and you haven't actually ever asked for it.
No, surprise.
Which is very similar to when I was so surprised to receive the LAI International Member of the Year Award. I knew nothing about it until suddenly I heard that I'd received it. So I think that's part of what LAI can offer is recognizing the variety of contributions people make to improving the city or the community in which they live.
What do you think the impact of the organization has been in the 30 years that LAI has been operating in Vancouver, specifically with the city and the region, I guess?
Yeah. I look at it two ways. One, the organization itself hasn't played any kind of forward role, but the people who are in the organization are all people who've played a significant role in contributing primarily to the city of Vancouver and to the region of Vancouver. And it's those contributions which together have helped to create the city and region we have today, and getting together several times a year to share ideas with people in a non-confrontational way. You're not in front of a public hearing. You're not speaking at a development permit board meeting or an irate community group, but you're having an opportunity to share ideas around the table, learning from each of the various disciplines that together make land economics.
What do you think the group should focus on in the coming years?
I think continuing to provide that opportunity for people to share, to network is significant. But I think also the role we play in a variety of scholarship and other opportunities for up and coming people to get together, to think about the opportunity for future work in this area. I know I've had a number of students come when they've won a LAI scholarship award, come to meetings, and the first thing they say is, wow, I'm actually getting to meet and talk casually to some of the people who I've heard about, but never actually had an opportunity to interact with before. So I think we can continue to grow the discipline by engaging a younger group, not necessarily as members yet, they need to make their contribution, but in thinking about the contribution they can make.
That's neat. That was my experience. My first dinner was as a guest of Walter Hardwick, who's, I think, one of the founders of the Vancouver LAI, and a pretty significant person in the evolution of Vancouver. And he invited me to dinner, and I found myself sat beside the Premier of British Columbia. And I thought, wow, what is this group? It was quite exceptional, really exceptional. And I really thank you for your contribution and mentorship over the years. And yeah, thanks for your time.
You're welcome, Michael.
Thanks. Take care.
Okay, did you get record that time?